Arsenal pull out of the Caicedo deal, and I'm telling you right now, it's going exactly as I expected. Why did we put in a bid in January for Caicedo of £70 million? We already knew that we spoke to the player, we spoke to the agent, we spoke to the club, we knew how much they wanted, and now we're pulling out. Why are we not going for our plan A's? We need Caicedo and Rice. We've also got Declan Rice. The first bid has been rejected. We have been talking to these players since January. It is an absolute joke and incompetence once again from that filho da puta in EDU a fazer merda and not going out there and doing what needs to be done. And that filho da puta, because someone for da cabeza, needs to get removed. Absolute joke. Why are we not once again going for our main target? Once again, we're turning away from our main target, which is Caicedo and Rice. We're not going in for Caicedo anymore. Why? Chelsea are now the favourites to go in for Caicedo, and we're not getting Caicedo. Yeah, but we're going to get Havard and fund half the money for Chelsea Football Club to go and get Caicedo. How does that make any sense? We are buying a rival's dead wood to help that rival go and get one of our main targets since January. This club are talking about this pucaria, and they're not going to be able to spin this pucaria anymore. What is going with Granit Xhaka then? Is Granit Xhaka staying? Because he hasn't left. So are we now that we're backtracking once again for our main targets, like we did with Mudryk, like we did with Joao Felix, like we did with Buendia, like we did with Vlahovic, yeah? Like we did with multiple players that were supposed to be coming here, like we did with Rafinha. We're now turning away from Caicedo, and now we're going to, concentrate on Shaka, give him a new deal? It wouldn't surprise me, because this club does the bare minimum. These filhos da puta do the bare minimum as always. We're probably going to sign Shaka down the way we signed Holding to a new contract, Nketiah to a new contract, always doing the cheapskate way. It's always a cheapskate way. The same way that we renewed the contract of El Nene, doing the bare minimum. How is it that we're probably 10 million, 15 million away from what Brighton want, their evaluation for Caicedo? Go out there and get it done. We are going up against a treble-winning Man City that's got a manager that is, when his career is done, is going to be compared to Sir Alex Ferguson. That was probably the greatest manager the Premier League has ever seen. And what? We're going to go to plan B to Caicedo. Okay, let's look at all the plan Bs that this flipping Edu, filho da puta, likes to do. Yeah? Plan Bs that Arsenal have gone for. We went for Fabi Vieira. This whole fan base was turking, for Fabi Vieira, instead of going out there and getting a proper number 10, a world-class number 10. Has it worked? No, he was in the section of, the squad's too thin. We've got a light squad. All these flipping Arsenal jerks coming up with the same pucaria, the same merda, the same lixo every time. Fabi Vieira didn't work on the cheap. Lokonga didn't work on the cheap. Nuntavage didn't work on the cheap. Eddie Nketiah was on the cheap because we didn't have to sign him. We just renewed his contract. Has he worked on the cheap? Did we win the major honours with him? No. Reece Nelson, we're getting on the cheap again, renewing his contract. Has that worked? Renewing Holding's contract. Has that worked? We got Cedric and Tomiyasu, and now we're fighting to get another right back because both have been deemed not good enough. Players that we got on the cheap, players that were plan B. Has it worked? No, it has not. Before these lot, we had Willian on the cheap. We got David Luiz on the cheap. Did it win us major honours? No. But once again, every time negotiations get tough, and we're not dealing with Palmeiras or Santos over there from Brazil where we can manipulate it, and get it over the line, and nobody else is in for some unknown Brazilian. As soon as it's for a proper player and it's not Man City, all of a sudden it folds, the deal's folded, and we're getting ourselves out of the deal. For what? Regardless if Xhaka stays or not, we need to upgrade on Xhaka because he ain't good enough. That filho da puta ain't good enough. For all the praise he got last season, did we win the league? No, we did not. So why are we keeping him for? Why are we not upgrading in that area? Let's be real about it as well, because I don't forget none of it, Last season in January, when we got rid of 6 players, they said, don't worry, we're going to rebuild the midfield. We've got a £200 million war chest to rebuild the midfield. Did we do that? No, we did not. We got Zinchenko and Jesus in the summer, and we didn't go out there and rebuild the midfield. Now, these filhos da puta, after lying to us, ain't going to go out there and do what needs to be done and rebuild this midfield that is too lightweight. Declan Rice ain't good enough. And I'll get onto the Declan Rice, but Caicedo is absolutely disgusting. You're aquí with this filho da puta of a director. And you know what? It's because this fan base are so quick to be twerking, shaking their bum all the way down to the armory instead of demanding that we're not going to spend, as a fan base, we're not going to spend 1 penny on these new shirts until you lot go out there and actually buy top players and show us that you are actually ambitious enough to want to overhaul the team and go out there next season and win major honours, whether it's the Champions League or the Premier League. It is not good enough. This bench that was deemed, oh, it's a light squad, wasn't able to compete in the Europa League. But we're not going to go for Caicedo. Why? Was Granit Xhaka enough for us to win against Sporting Lisbon? Was Lokonga good enough for us to win against Sporting Lisbon? Was ESR? Was Fabio Vieira? None of these midfielders. Was El Nene? Were they good enough for us to win against Sporting Lisbon? Well, guess what? Knock, knock, filhos da puta. Yeah? Edu, knock, knock. Yeah? Come out your office and actually get some work done, because that Deadwood squad will not be able to cut it in the Champions League if they clearly weren't cutting it in the Europa League. I don't understand what is going on here. It is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it's once again Arsenal doing the cheapskate way of doing nothing. Yeah, I bet you it'll be, oh, but we got Jorginho. Look at his leadership skills. Yeah, leadership skills to lead us to second and win nothing. Bottle the league with 5 games to go. It's absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. This club, I'm sick and tired of it. This club doing the bare minimum every flipping time. These filhos da puta do the bare minimum, yeah, and everyone laps it up. I've already seen the crap that's going around about Havard, and I'm not having it. I want Caicedo and I want Rice. They're 2 players that are linked that I actually want. 100%, there's no debate, I want. And we're not going to go out there and get him. We already know that certain clubs are already circling around. Chelsea will put the money down that Brighton are looking for once they offload some players. They are only offloading. And what do? Oh, don't worry, Chelsea. Oh, you need to get rid of some players so you can get our number 1 target or our number 2 target, whatever. Yeah, don't worry, we'll buy Kai Havertz. Yeah, don't worry, mate. What, 60 million? Yeah, we'll just wire it through. Don't worry about it. Yeah? Deadwood FC. Every time you got Deadwood or stuff in the garage that you're getting rid of, yeah, car boot sale, don't worry. We'll buy it. Arsenal Football Club, we'll buy it. We'll buy it at a premium as well. Yeah? This Kai Havertz that ain't done nothing. And now we're just going to what? Give them the money for Kai Havertz and let them go and get Caicedo. I'm sick and tired of this. This stinks of when we went out there and we went and got Shaka instead of getting Kante. Once again, yeah, allowing our rivals to get our main targets, getting the better players, and we just go and get their scraps or go and get some nonsense player that no one knows about, that isn't good enough, that's in the league, that hasn't done anything. And then all these Arsenal jerks coming on flipping live, on Twitter, on Instagram, talking absolute merda the whole time. Talking about, oh, Fabio Vieira, oh, he's got very good XG. Oh, he's good. He's got a good scan rate. Vai tomar no curso, filhos da puta, holding back my club. I am sick and tired, and it's day 2. I'm sick and tired of this transfer window. It's an absolute joke. We're going on like we don't know that Brighton, yeah, clearly won 80 to 90 mil. Go and pay the money. You man have got Champions League. We finished second. Go and pay the money. If Caicedo goes to Chelsea, I swear to God, what has been the point of scouting a player since January, scouting him, talking to his agent, talking to the player, to then drop out day 2 of the transfer window? Make that sense. Make that make sense. And this is why, yeah, I'm not doing our lives in this transfer window until we sign someone, because I'm not wasting an hour of my life, yeah, talking about Arsenal in the transfer window when they don't care. Yeah, they give 10%, they can get 10 minutes. That's what they can get. Give me 10% in terms of getting real players, you get 10 minutes. I'm talking cansado dessa porcaria. It's an absolute disgrace. Every single time, every time we got a main target, we drop out or we get outbid or we're too slow to react. It is embarrassing. We're gonna drag it if we are still in talks with Caicedo. Allow Chelsea to offload some players, get some money back, and then go and put the money down for Caicedo. They've already done it to us in the past. They did it with João Felix. They did it with Mudryk. Yeah? Same scenario. And this is why when I kept seeing Declan Rice and Caicedo, I was skeptical, because I've seen us talk months before the January transfer window opened for Vlahovic. We're talking. The window opens, we just allow somebody else to come in and bid for the player. Yeah? The same with Mudryk. We're talking to him. He's coming out in the interviews, talking, oh, yeah, I love Arsenal. I want to come to Arsenal. What happened? The transfer window comes down. We drag our feet. Chelsea, boom. How much is it? Boom. There's the money. We're getting the player. I'm sick to death of this crap. Edu is an embarrassment. And this fan base, instead of coming on YouTube and talking absolute merda, talking out their culo, yeah, actually come out and call it out. The people justifying, yeah, Havertz is a disgrace. And I bet you, with this Caicedo deal, will be, oh, but we didn't want to get in the bidding war. Vai tomar no curso, filhos da puta. What do you mean don't want to get in the bidding war? I don't want to get in the bidding war. Guess what? Get it done day 1 or day 2. Make sure you put the money down. They can't refuse it. There you go. Done. West Ham and Brighton are selling clubs with all due respect. Put the the money down, the player's yours. It ain't difficult. I'm sick and tired of every day the same thing. Oh, Arsenal finally know how much they want. Oh, Arsenal want to underbid. Go out there and do what needs to be done. Absolutely embarrassing, the Caicedo deal. Absolutely embarrassing. Yeah? It's every time we scout a player, talking to a player, talking to them for months, talking to them like this, a long time bedroom, yeah? Calling them up, probably got him on a WhatsApp group. As soon as the transfer window hits, all of a sudden he's going somewhere else or we're not interested. What, over 10, 15 million pounds? These filhos da puta never learn, yeah? Because the aim is not to win. This ownership is not about winning, Major Honours. This ownership is about painting it to make it seem like we want to compete. But really and truly, we don't have to. We don't have to compete and get top players. You know why? Because this fan base don't demand it. This fan base don't demand it. Yeah, you want a top striker? Mbappe is available. Whether you're going to come here or not is irrelevant. Why don't we go out there and get Mbappe? Why don't we at least attempt to get Mbappe? Oh, nah, we're in talks with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz has scored 7 goals last season. Kai Havertz has been stinking up the place at Chelsea. Oh, yeah, well, you know, oh, maybe we can play him in a 10. Oh, maybe we can play him in a 9. Oh, maybe he can be a good backup. Backup. Yeah, that's all I'm hearing. Oh, we can get these backups. But that was the excuse that everyone was giving as to why we didn't win the league last season. Because we had too many backups on the bench instead of teams that can actually fight for a starting position. So why is everyone all of a sudden so happy with backups now? Why? Isn't that the reason why these Arsenal fans said we got a thin squad? Because we got too many backups? But now we want to go and get players like Havard. If this Caicedo deal doesn't go through, I'm settled down. I swear that I'm going to lose it. It's going to be a Portuguese eruption. Portuguese volcano on the live. I don't care. I've had enough. Moving on, yeah? Declan Rice. The first bid has been rejected. Why? Why? We've been talking to him for months. Months and months and months since January. We know how much they want, yeah? This thing's to me is Suarez part 2. With the Suarez deal, we wasn't serious. £50 million plus £1, yeah? Not serious. Declan Rice, they got him about 100 mil, 110, depending on what sources you're looking at. Why didn't we go out there and start the bid at least 95 or 90 plus add-ons? Why are we putting an £80 million bid? Why don't we actually put it close to the valuation? I get that, okay, you don't, you know, there's always a negotiation talks. You may not give all the money. I can get it to a certain degree, but get it as close as you can so that the team know, all right, you know what, that's a pretty good deal, yeah? When you go to bid for a car, they may want $3,000. You're not going to say, oh, I'll give it to you. Oh, you want $3,000? I'll give it to you 1,500. Do you? You don't do that when you go to flipping Auto Trader and you go to someone you want to haggle a little bit. They'll straight away just shut the door in your face and say, oh, you know what? I've got other people looking at the car. No, you go out there and you say, you know what? It's $3,000. I'll give you 2.7 for it. Yeah? What about that? 2.7. Yeah? Or 2.6. Something close. We're to 80 million when they want 120 million pounds. Is this club serious? This club ain't serious. And we're going to drag it on and Chelsea's going to get in it. And now there's reports that Man United and Man City are now looking at him. Listen, if Man City's in for it, forget it. Forget it. They won the treble. They got the best manager in the world. It's guaranteed winning trophies under Pep. The guy always wins trophies. I think the only season he has not won a trophy is this first season with Man City. He's guaranteed to win trophies. So why would he not go there? At the end of the day, if Man City come in, he's gone, Man City. And it's done. And we got ourselves to blame because we could have been serious, put the money down and get him. Yes, we can do a second bid, but it's not guaranteed. Just because we're preparing a second bid, which is the pucaria that I'm seeing now, from all these journalists, we're preparing a second bid. Well, guess what? It looks like Man City are preparing a bid as well. And guess, surprise, surprise, they're more attractive than Arsenal. Yeah? If Man United come in for Declan Rice, he probably will go Man United. Yeah? And some Arsenal, oh, you can't say that, no, son. No, me. Yeah? Yeah, they're flipping are more attractive than Arsenal because I tell you what, on Man United's decline, they were still able to win in Europe. They won the Europa League. Yeah? On Man United's decline, they still spend more money than Arsenal Football Club. Yeah? And in Man United's decline, they are still a bigger football club than Arsenal. So as much as people can ban, oh, Man United ain't won a trophy in 10 years, Man United this and that, whatever, yeah? They have already won 3 Champions Leagues, yeah? Over 20 Premier Leagues. They're good, yeah? The history of their club is good, yeah? And they got the Qataris coming in now, that if that deal comes through, they can sell it to Declan Rice. Look, you've seen what's happened with City. you can be part of a project like that over here at Man United. Arsenal, they ain't got a track record of winning major honours, nor do their club spend the money that is required to keep on top and keep winning consistently. So why would Declan Rice not prefer Man United? Even take away Man City for a moment. Why would he not prefer Man United? You got Ten Hag, which is a better manager than Arteta. You got the Qataris about to take over. That's going to pour loads of money to Man United. Yeah, they're going to be pouring money in. Man United, even getting dividends is taken out of their club with the Glazers, are still on par in spending since Fergie's gone with Man City. Imagine how much money they're going to be able to spend. Yeah, the fact that they got the commercial deals, they got the fact that they got the fan base that they have. Imagine how much they're going to be able to spend with Qatari owners. You think a Declan Rice ain't going to be attracted to something like that? Instead of coming to Arsenal that are on their third project youth, yeah, third. Yeah, we had it with Fabregas, we had it with Nasri and Wilshere, and now we're having it again. And none of these youth projects of Arsenal have ever ended with us winning a major honour. And then we've got a manager that's learning on the job, a team full of flipping kids, yeah, and a fan base that doesn't expect to win trophies. So at the end of the day, Man United is a more attractive club. Man United have got Champions League football. Man United can offer a lot. And let's keep it real, Man United could offer him more money and wages. Yeah, Man United have got a track record of spending money. Yeah, whether you think it's good or bad, in recent times, they're spending it well. They've got Casemiro, Anthony, I think, will come good. Sancho will come good. Do you know what I mean? They're spending money. So at the end of the day, for me, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of us dragging our feet. It is a disgrace, yeah? And I'm telling you right now, if we don't get Caicedo on right, I want Arteta sacked, I want EDU sacked, and I want VIDS sacked. Yeah, and any Arsenal fan, let me say this, any Arsenal fan that doesn't feel the same way and is going to be, oh, we don't want Caicedo, oh, that's all right then, we'll just move on to plan B or plan C or plan D. You are part of the problem at this club. You are part of the problem that you don't make these people, the people that are running the club, yeah, accountable, yeah, for not winning a title in 19 years, winning a major honor. It is disgusting, and I'm sick to death with it. Yeah, get me these players and get them over the line. Yeah, and once you get me these players, there's 6 more to go. 6 more players to go if we're serious. But I don't think it's going to happen. It's the same old crap. The same old journalists every day coming up with the same old crap, talking bucaria, talking out their ass, talking lishu. They're going to come out, say the same nonsense, say the same crap, and nothing's going to change. I see us only getting Declan Rice, if that, out of these two. Yeah, probably are going to sign Havard. It's an absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Yeah, I don't care which way you look at the Havard deal, which way you look at us pulling out of Caicedo. I don't care. It's atrocious business, and we're never proactive. We're always reactive, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick to death with it. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Every transfer window for 19 years, every transfer window. Let me know one transfer window where Arsenal's gone out there and actually done what needs to be done. These filhos da puta so care chimba, care mierda. I'm telling you right now, yeah. I'm gonna erupt. It's gonna be a Portuguese earthquake in this bitch. I'm going to erupt. I don't care. Edu and Arteta, I'm telling you right now. If you man don't go out there and get world-class players, yeah. I'm gunning for you every live, every stream, every video, every pre-recorded like this video, every video I'm gunning for you. I'm sick to death. It is embarrassing. Pulling out of Caicedo. For what? For what? When we need a central midfielder. Yeah? Bidding 80 million for Declan Rice. Just put the money down. And stop being so flipping tight-fisted all the time. We've seen it doesn't work. We've bought on the cheap, Lokonga, Fabio Vieira, and now we're buying twice. You buy cheap, you buy twice, is the saying. So go out there and buy a proper player. When you buy a proper player, you don't have to buy again. Buy a proper player. Nah, man, I just don't see it, man. I don't see it. You know, as much as I congratulated Man City, when they won the treble, I was like, it's even now, the levels are even higher. I don't see my club catching up to this. I don't see my club matching over. I don't see them doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm done out here. I'm done out here. Now, Man City are going to pip us to... nah, man. Nah. Eu não mereço isso. I'm so fuming, man. I don't even have it in me to do an hour live because this club is sucking the blood from my life. I'm telling you right now. There's just a vampire, a leech sucking my soul, lad. I swear down, I'm so done out here with this club. Now, this club makes me hate football. Truly, it makes me hate football. I'm so done out here. But listen, it is what it is, people. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you're notified every time we go live. And yeah, do you think we're going to get Declan Rice? What do you think about Caicedo deal? Leave the comments down below. I'm out. Edu out. Vinay out. Arteta out.